Hey everyone, this is Ben, and thank you for joining us on this episode of the SEMPER Gumbie channel. Well, the Gumbie gathering is complete and done, so we decided let's go out for about a week and do some camping across Tennessee. So come along and join Hoku and I as we do another camping adventure during the fall. Well, the Gumbie gathering is now over. After a year of waiting, it has come and gone, and let me tell you, it was a blast. I had a awesome time with new friends, old friends, and I can't wait till next year as the GG3. Anyway, well, here we are. It is November, and as you can see from the colors up above in the trees, it is fall. And when it's fall, we have a lot of things going on. The leaves start turning color. So this right here is Dewbu, D-E-W-B-U. They make heated apparel. Now, they reached out to me about 2 weeks ago asking me if I wanted to try out some of their heated jackets or vests. And, you know, I have 5 of them. So they're all the same. I don't see any more advantage of any other company over another company because they all have a little power bank. They all plug in. They all have their little push button controls on the chest, and they all do the same thing. They give heat. So when they reached out to me, I said, you know what? I have lots of jackets. So they made a suggestion that check out some of the other products, and I did. So today we are going to be talking about Dewbu soft shell heated pants. First of all, when I saw the pants, I saw that they came in olive drab green. So you know what? I said, that's what I want. So we want to thank Dewbu for sending me the soft shell heated pants for testing and review and to keep me warm at all my fall camping and winter adventures. Now the heated pants for men are designed with 5 carbon fiber heating zones. You have 2 on the thighs, 1 on the waist, and 2 on the knees. And it can heat your entire core of the heated pants to keep you warm. The 2 thigh heating zones in the pockets can also keep your hands warm. So, you know, if you feel like you don't have any gloves or your hands are getting cold or losing dexterity, just throw your hands in the pockets and it will keep it warm. Now this battery pack is equipped with a high capacity 54 watt hours, 12 volt, and it's a certified battery that can heat the elements up to 140 degrees. Now 140 degrees in just a couple seconds. So when you look at the power bank, it's not anything special, but they did add some ridges in here, and you know, it's ergonomically fit your fingers for a real nice firm grip, the front and back. And I guess even if it was wet or your fingers were cold, it would fit right into these grooves. Now if you look at the top half right here, you have the jack input, the USB-C, and a power button. So let's go ahead and hit that power button. And if you can see right there, it says 98%, but due to the LED, it's gonna blink on your screen, but it does says 98%. Now the heated pants are built with high quality, breathable, water resistant material. It uses, like I said, the soft fleece inside, and the whole pants have excellent tensile strength and scratch resistance, plus it's wind resistant. So when the chill drops down and you got that wind blowing, it does not go through the pants. The heating elements and overall constructions are designed to endure routine hand or machine washing. Now the waterproof and 3 zipper pockets. So they're saying 3 zippers. So you got 1 here on each pocket. And then of course you got 1 in the back right here. It does not have any other zippers on here. So the pockets they're fairly deep. I mean, they go all the way down to here. But they do not have any other pockets or zippers where you can put small items in there, but 3 zipper pockets. Now it's really simple. All you have to do is put the little jack plug in there, and then we'll go ahead and turn it on. And then we drop the power bank in the pocket. It goes further down, so. And then we go ahead and turn that on. We'll hold that in for, as you can see, it turns red. Press it again. It turns blue to shut off the heat, and then green, so you know you're on standby. But let's go ahead and put it on red, and let's see how warm these pants get. Right off the bat, I must say, it kind of feels awkward having that power bank right there in your pocket. It's a little heavy, so you might have to get used to it. I don't know. That's kind of weird. And then, so let's go ahead and power it on. And let's see how it handles. Now, I do have a belt on. This is an 1.5 inch belt. If you don't have a belt, I think this power bank pulls it down a little. So, but it's pretty warm. I must say this thing is, I can feel the heat right here. Wow, in the knees. It's already getting pretty warm. So if you're interested in getting one of these soft shell pants, and I believe they come in black and green. Now, they are not cheap. They're about $140, $139.99. But you know, anything that's heated, regardless if it's a vest, a jacket, you're going to be spending about $100. But I must say though, that it is a nice fit. It is warm, and I'm pretty impressed with the heating zones. Now, of course, you know, my knees and my pockets, and if I use a heated vest, I'll definitely keep warm. But if you're interested in one of these heated pants, go to Dewbu.com right up here and check out these heated apparel. Like I said, they're about $139.99, and I'm pretty sure they will go on sale for Black Friday that's coming up. So if you got any questions, pop them in the box below, and I'll answer them the best I can. But check out Dewbu heated apparel. Highly recommended because I am actually nice and toasty now. So for tonight's dinner, I'm doing this right here. These are some kebabs. They were $5. They're chicken wrapped with bacon, and they're seasoned. So, you know, I don't have to add anything. So, but it looks actually pretty darn good. I think I had these at Overland of America. I believe Family Man Camping Adventures, Jacob, cooked some up for me, and they were really good. I believe these were the same. But I'm getting hungry. The temperature tonight isn't that cold. I do have my diesel heater hooked up just in case it gets cold, but I don't think we're gonna get any 28-degree weather like we had last week up in Missouri. All right, dinner is almost ready, and I am starving. Wrapped in bacon. And some cabbage. Now, many of you know that I use Devos lighting everywhere I go. In fact, on the other side of Sarge, I do have them C-suckered mount to the windows and to the camper. But, you know, there's a lot of lights on the market, and this one was sent to me by a company called Ogery, O-G-E-R-Y, Ogery. But this one's pretty cool. I mean, it's a telescoping lantern, they call it, and not a light. You know, I use this at the off-grid cabin as well, but let's see. It's pretty cool. I mean, the bottom of these unscrews just like that, so you can either use it as like a lantern, and if you hit the power button, let's see, you can use it as a lantern. You can dim it down as well, or SOS strobe, and change the different from a light yellowish to a bright LED to a flashlight. But Ogery had sent this to me, and like I said, one cool feature is, I mean, they flip up just like that, and you can also turn it to face down. It rotates 360 degrees. So whether you have it facing down where you are working, you can do that. Another cool feature is it is magnetic. Go ahead and set this up here. Now you screw that into the bottom here, and then on the bottom it says push, and it telescopes into a tripod. Now the tripod is plastic. You know, I don't know how well it'll stand up, but so far it's been pretty good. And then of course you have your telescoping tripod like any other of the lights. Now this doesn't go up very high. It only goes up about 5.5, 6 feet. And that's the tallest I think it'll go. Now it is USB-C and USB-A to charge, but when the sun goes down a little bit, we're going to go ahead and turn that on so you guys can see. Like I said, Ogre has sent that to me for testing and review. I've used it a couple times, but it's a great lantern. So if you're interested in getting one of these Ogre lights, check them out at ogre.com. They do not turn red for the bugs. That's one of the drawbacks to it, but it's a good lantern just to have around as a spare light. Like I said, these will never replace my Devos lights, but you know, they're not bad. Just getting the diesel heater ready to see if everything's good to go. I've got it plugged in to my inverter in there, so it's should last all night. I got a full tank in there, and looks like it's gonna work fine. All right, well, I've got Hoku's bed all ready to go. I've got my water bottle filled up. I've also got my bedding's all good to go. Okay, I got Hoku's bed all ready to go, and I've got the diesel heater hose, if you look up there, facing down, so that way the heat comes on her, keeps her warm, and then the hot air rises and eventually keeps me warm. But this setup with Dirt Box Overland has been incredible. I should have gone and done this the very first time. It's been I have nothing but positive to say about the system. But anyway, let's go take her on for a short walk and prepare her for her night. I'm charging the phone. I got some M&M peanuts, and we'll sit around the fire just for a little bit and then head to bed. Well, we had dinner. We had those kebabs. What else we had? We've had ice cream for dessert, and now it is pitch black out. So Hoku's down below. She's already snoring. I think she's probably done for the night. So I'm going to come up here and watch some YouTube videos and just chill. And I guess we'll catch you guys in the morning. And other than that, good night. Oh, good morning. Oh my God, it's cold out. Oh, with that guy for the diesel heater coming in, I need to cut a hole and make a port for that hose instead of just running it through the tent. But it did absolutely incredible. The H-Calorie TB2S. It's a new diesel heater. Check out my my review on it. But slept okay. Toss and turn for a little bit. But guess it's time to get up and make some coffee. And Hoku's down there. Let me see. Hi, Hoku. Hey. So, yeah, so let's get up and make some coffee and start our day. See you in a little bit. Well, as you can see, I'm standing up in my dirt box, and I've got the bed platform up, so there's tons of room. And we're gonna go ahead and make some coffee here in a little bit, right here on this shelf. But I need to go outside and get the, the jet boil, so we'll be right back. So the cool thing about the dirt box is that I have this shelf space out here. If you hear somebody munching, that's Hoku eating. And the shelf space here is pretty awesome. I thought I forgot my coffee and I was like, oh no, don't tell me that, but I found it. Still about 35 degrees out. It's pretty cold, so we're just in here making coffee this morning. Let's go ahead and shift this to white. There we go. Okay, so like I said, this countertop is the dirt box molly box, which on the other side has a lot of the storage here. So, but I can also access part of it from inside. So I might have to move around some things. So if I want to make coffee or eat from inside, I can access it right there. Okay, Hoku. So we're gonna go check out online some camp spots, see what's available. It's another campground. But one good thing about this, I love this desk right here, or this little table, because it allows me to do my work and all that good stuff. So pretty cool. So basically here in Tennessee, if you're going to camp at a park, either whether it's dispersed or with electrical or power, the best way to do it is go to TennesseeStateParks.com or TNStateParks.com. And a lot of these places now are starting to go with, you have to have reservations, even if it's dispersed. I know in Missouri, I wanted to camp on the Current River, but since they've been having trouble out there, people just showing up, camping and not paying, now you have to reserve a spot, even though it's only like $8. So the best thing to do is check out your state that you're going to be camping in and then find out. But in Tennessee, we have a whole bunch of parks, and we may stay on the Kentucky Lake tonight. So let me go see what I can figure out. I'm gonna have my Pop-Tart and try to reserve a spot. All right, gang, we are done. We're gonna close this video out. We are gonna head to another spot. This time it's gonna be fully dispersed on the Kentucky Lake. No water, no electricity, no bathrooms or anything like that. So come along as we head that way, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. And Hoku and I had a great night here, and on to the next adventure.